everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new action slash thriller. This movie dropped on Netflix called Ferioza, and it is a Polish action movie. And this movie dropped a couple of weeks ago, but I see this movie is still trending on Netflix, so many people are checking it out. And this movie is quite interesting watch. Like it's definitely mixed for me. I see some people are liking this movie. I personally thought this movie, like the first 10 minutes is a little rough. Like this movie just throws at you all this thing at once, like you don't know what is happening. So in this movie we see this Polish woman, her name is Dizika. She kind of get her ex-boyfriend, who is the doctor. She basically asked him to become a police informant for her in this movie, and if he refused to get information on his brother gang in this movie, she basically will put his brother in jail. So he has no choice but to help her, which also put him at risk, I guess. So this movie starts with, we see like this doctor and this policewoman, they actually knew each other before in this movie. Like there was an incident where we see like her ex-boyfriend actually get killed. So she has this motivation to get revenge on this gang. So in this movie we see she really goes extra length to get them in a jail, although she's getting this innocent doctor involved, who is, by the way, he's a doctor. He's trying to live a peaceful life. Somehow she drags him in this movie. And I must say, this movie, what I like is like all the action scene, especially all the hand-to-hand action scene. When you watch them, they're really good, very well done. You feel like you are getting punched on your face. Like it really feels very real. And all these guys, they're always bold and naked in this movie. You're like a lot of boldness going on. Especially the center villain, he's bold and he's kind of this pushy, aggressive guy in this movie, And this doctor, he's like very innocent, he's minding his own business. So that is what I didn't like in this movie. I feel like we needed more scene with this doctor to build his emotional background. I feel like I didn't get it, because this police woman, she just come to him and tell him, oh, help us or we will put his brother jail. And when we see his brother is actually not that nice to him, he's like always this, and all these people, they're actually mean to him. Like he has no reason to refuse. If I was him, I would be like, oh, okay, I would work for them. However, how this movie ends, it really makes sense, because like when you are informant, it's always risk on your life. So it make really sense. The way this movie ends, I was like, that is a good ending. That I will give it to this movie, because like whenever you are informant, something will come to you. It's not easy to be informant. However, I feel like this movie, like a lot of your time you spend with this gang member, like they're yelling, they're fighting, like we don't actually get any of their personal life to feel like any attachment to them. That is what I didn't like in this movie. None of this character, they're like a lot of fighting, a lot of yelling and boxing, but you don't really get to know what they're going through. You know what I mean? Like there was only one guy, he died in this movie. They were all upset. Again, I wish we had a more good scene with this doctor and his brother, like actually nice to him, because like they're all mean to him. He has no reason to protect them. That is what I'm saying here. But overall, this movie, where is shine is all the action scene and how this movie set up. That what do I think about this police woman? Like her name is Dizika in this movie. I thought she's very determined in this movie. She want to get revenge, but sometimes all the things she was doing in this movie, sometimes they don't always make sense. She's just going and doing stuff, and she has this face, angry face she has. I did not like her this small cut hair at all, and she really never looked like sweetheart in this movie. She looked like this angry, like a police woman. She just want her revenge. I personally wish, because she's bringing her emotional thing, her boyfriend was killed, she's want to get revenge, so she need to be a little bit more emotional. But she always had this tough face. I didn't like the way she always acted in this movie. I needed a little bit more vulnerability from her. I didn't get that in this movie. That is why I didn't like her character. However, I really like this doctor character, although they didn't do justice to his character. But I think he was he's very well written character. He's trying to be move on from this life, but he get dragged in. Overall, I'll say this movie is kind of mixed. Some scenes are good, some are not. Overall, I'll say it is an okay movie. Nonetheless, it is little different than other informant movie, but whenever you are making an informant movie, you need to bring more emotional depth to character, otherwise it does not work. This movie unfortunately didn't bring that much. That is what I thought. All this character, they always had same expressions throughout the movie, which I didn't like. But still, it was interesting watch for me. I see why this movie was hit on Netflix, and that was my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget my other review. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.